Yes, sir. Welcome back, you guys, to another DBZRNYT video. And today we're going to be talking about some Dragon Ball Z video games. So specifically Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So a lot of people have been asking, yo, Z, like, when do you think they're going to drop a new Xenoverse game? Like, it's been so long. It's been like 5 years. Like, we need a new game. I'm like, I agree. I really do agree. But here's why I don't think they're going to be dropping one anytime soon. They just announced, for one, that Xenoverse 2 is going to be transferring over to the PS5, which is should be like a huge bell ringer. Like, I mean, if that doesn't speak tons, I don't know what will. They just moved it over to the next console, and the next really big thing is that they're still making DLC for Xenoverse 2. I forgot who the most recent character is. I stopped keeping track at this point. There's been so many DLC characters to be added, and they're still adding more at this point. And my thing is if you have a new game that's, involved with this franchise like that, you're not going to be dropping DLC like the way that they have been for Xenoverse 2. It's been character after character after character after character. And I know that originally they said that they were going to support the game for years to come with DLCs and stuff. They made this promise when the game first released. And I know a new Xenoverse title is what we all want, but whether or not that's actually something that's within our grasp, I don't really personally think so. Usually when there's a new console, everybody's feeling rushed and forced to put out a new game for the next gen console. But I think a lot of the reason is, and this is just speculation on my end, COVID-19 has really thrown a wrench in a lot of things, especially people's ability to obtain new consoles. So what I think that they're waiting on, I think they're going to wait a little bit longer till the new systems are a little bit settled in, and a little bit more of the population has the newer gen systems so that they can release these games, which is the smart thing to do. Releasing new titles in a game that barely anybody has is like wasting millions of dollars that you use to develop the game. No doubt people would buy Xenoverse, and I'm sure there are people that would upgrade to a next gen console to get Xenoverse, but then there's still a huge chunk of the population that wouldn't be able to acquire one. It's not just people's financial stability that's hindering them from buying PS5. It's just the fact that there's not enough models out there for them to get a hold of it. So just from a game developer's standpoint, look at it like this. You're about to manufacture a video game that normally, in normal conditions, would probably sell out pretty quickly or sell a great deal of copies. And then you have a crisis, an existential crisis, a global pandemic that's halting everything and keeping everyone inside and creating extenuating circumstances. In my opinion, or I would like to think that you wouldn't release a game, especially in those conditions, even though it might make the fan base happy, the people that do have it. From a financial standpoint, it doesn't make any sense to do so at this point. So I just wanted to touch base on that really quick. Because there are a lot of people that are still asking me about Xenoverse 3. And yes, of course, I want Xenoverse 3. Am I a huge fan of the Xenoverse franchise? No. Personally, I play fighters more than I play anything. I think that's probably one of the best Dragon Ball games to ever be created. Replay value is immense. There's really good characters. Everything's special about every character. It's a great game. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Sorry. I'll rant about that later on. But yeah, Xenoverse it's a fun game. Would I like to see Xenoverse 3? Yes. Would I buy Xenoverse 3? Yes. I'd buy any Dragon Ball game that comes out. But whether or not I foresee it coming in the near future, that's going to be a no. That's my verdict on this one. I don't think we're going to be seeing Xenoverse 3 anytime soon. They're also still dropping DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is something that they're working on. And Bandai Namco micromanages all of these different gaming design companies that are dropping these DLCs and stuff for these different games, for Dragon Ball games. So what I would do is just be patient. COVID-19 really isn't anything to scoff at. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about the situation. It's a global pandemic. It's a disease. It's killing people. So I mean, you have to respect their circumstances and respect the fact that things happen, and that's what I think is the story behind this. And I could be wrong, I could be wrong. I really think that Xenoverse does need a new installment to the franchise. Sort of like GTA. I mean, Dragon Ball Xenoverse is pulling a GTA. GTA has been re-released on 3 different consoles, And I mean, at what point do you just say, okay, we're gonna make a new game, we're gonna fix the bugs, we're gonna create a whole new net code, and try and get this thing out? I mean, but like I said, it's an extenuating circumstance. Global pandemics, they tend to throw a wrench in things, you know. So yeah, that being said, do you guys want a Xenoverse 3 video game? Leave a comment below if you guys do. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at DBZaroYT, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.